Pianobook is so amazing. I'm going to feature a couple of instruments from Door. Mark has got a couple of just fabulous piano libraries that he's worked on. The Experience Yamaha S6 and the Fazioli 308. And so these require the full version of Contact. Let's pull those up, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Okay, now this is the Yamaha S6. For a free sampled instrument, this is pretty good. So the S6 has just got a closer sound. It almost sounds like David Benoit. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. That's so cool. And then we have release triggers and different settings for the microphones. And you can kind of see the placement of the microphones in the section there. So you can get different microphone perspectives there. Really beautiful. So let's, that Yamaha always seems to have that nice bell-like tone. Just very well recorded. Very nice. And it even has half pedaling. So for a free library to have half pedaling, it's just really an incredible bonus, and just thoughtfulness of the samplist to include that. Okay, so let's pull up the Fazioli. The Experience Fazioli has an audience perspective and a player perspective. So I'm going to just drag up the player perspective here. So here we go. Yeah, and the Faziolis are just beautiful instruments. So here we go. This is the player perspective. Now you notice the Fazioli has I guess a woodier sound, where the Yamaha had more of a bell-like sound. This has a little warmer tone. Okay, so yes, Emmanuel, absolutely. I mean, they're doing this, they're doing this for the love of just the experience of creating these libraries. And if you look on the website, a lot of them have the tip me enabled. And I'm telling you, if you, some of these piano libraries, you would pay at least $50 for something like this, with the sound quality and that they've given us here. So thanks for that reminder. So we've got audience and player perspective and 5 velocity layers on this. And I love the fact that Pianobook, the principle behind Pianobook is that every piano has a story. Every instrument has a story. And that is so beautiful. That is the player perspective. Let's go to the, the audience perspective here. And now this is the audience perspective. You've got close mic and room mics, reverb, and let's just check this out. Oh, listen, yeah. Listen to that. You can get to go through those dynamic layers like that. You can go bombastic. Yeah, and one of the things, I thought my keys were sticking because of all the red lit up, but I'm holding the sustain pedal down, and so that's how many voices are being played. It's just incredible. And I don't know why I'm in kind of like this mode here. I say I was unloading the groceries from the car this afternoon, and it was like, I thought that, I love the thought that Timma inspired about joyful journeys. And I got to thinking as I was bringing the groceries in today that the libraries serve as the GPS. They serve as the waypoints, and so they tell me where they want to go. When I hit a note, when I hit a chord, so much is being communicated, I guess, subconsciously or however you want to call it. I don't know exactly how it works. I just know that I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be able to do that, because when I was doing that, reliving a Looney Tunes cartoon that I saw playing that piece. And then the Tom and Jerry doing that. That was my first experience with that piece, with classical music. And so those get triggered. When I hear a note or hear a chord, it just takes me into those places. It says, okay, we're heading this direction here. And you know, I've just got to go with it. It's just beautiful. It's so much fun. And I love just being able to have that other perspective, because when it just pushes everything out, and just in this beautiful space here. Just a fabulous, fabulous job with this. And thank you guys for the kind words. The encouragement is just like wind in my sails. They are like wind in my sails. And I just am so grateful. We've got a few more things to do, but thank you for your encouragement. And because it's not easy to put yourself out there sometimes. And so when you see people that know your heart, that know why you're doing this, it just makes it all the more special. It just fills my heart with joy and gratitude. That's what this channel is all about. It's the joyful sound. It's the joy of music. It's the joy of community. It's the joy of music. And it's the joy of sharing. I'm just a big fan of Cameron, or better known as Venus Theory. And ISOMETRA is Venus Theory's latest free decent sampler library. You've got to check out the video that he did, because he's using the Arturia Polybrute and the Burrow from Empress Effects. And Venus Theory knows so much about synthesis and processing, and this works in the free decent sampler. So let's just pull up ISOMETRA. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Now this is from the Arturia Polybrute and processed with the Burrow. And the mod wheel, CC1, controls the filter. That's wild. And you got some reverb here. Yes, you got some reverb. Lots of nice pads and drones. So this is what I love. This is what I love to do. When I have a pad like this, and I know this is not the best way to do it, I'm going to pin this out, and I'm going to go back to the Pianobook experience piano. Let's crank the reverb up. I'm going to pin this up too. I'm just going to link these two, so it's going to MIDI echo these. I can layer these together. I could do it in unified, but this, for just things like this is a little quicker and in the moment. Yeah, let's turn ISOMETRA down just a little bit. But you can hear instantly how bringing two things together and let that just go. And the power of that Fazioli. Oh, wow. Wow. Man. And then that filter.